Hotel, what's going on? It's your boy Deezy. Deez, that's Deezy D. Deezos, Don P. Don D. Government Donald Nelson with supreme confidence. You're listening to today's episode, The Power of Reverberation, Book 3, Raising Kanan podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. Get your confidence together, get your clutch together, listen to and follow the network on various platforms. Confidence in the Klutch.podbean.com, and wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Klutch. Follow, share, rate, and review. It's important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Coming up, talking about what we know so far. Favorite moments of the show, quotables, current episode synopsis, 206, It's a Businessman, opening scene in the show and the scene, and following episode predictions. Like always, bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Confidence in the Klutch, we are fear more than love, but never hated, y'all. Come ride with me for a minute, man. Confidence starts right now.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the Klutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the Klutch.
Confidence in the Klutch.
Yo, what up, YouTube? What up, everybody? Hope y'all had a good week, positive week, man. Y'all know what we doing here, Confidence in the Klutch, Power of Reverberation, my TV review show for the Power Book 3 Ghosts. Not Ghosts, Raising Kanan. I'm always talking about that Ghost. You know, Raising Kanan is the best one. It is what it is. And this episode was so fucking lit, man. So I appreciate all the support. Like always, leave me some comments down below on YouTube or on Twitter and Instagram with the show episode release and all that. Let me know. Let's connect. Let's talk about a few things, man. So what we do about this time, we always get into what we know so far. And y'all know how I do it. I always do it like I'm doing this live. That's how I started. So I always do some of this shit at the same time, y'all. So let's pick this beat. Let's do this and get into it right now. Episode 201. Rock came and got Kanan off the beach in VA. Rock is moving $75,000 a day out of Baisley projects. Kanan doesn't feel like he's built for the streets anymore. Howard is alive and cancer-free and is playing as if he doesn't know who shot him. He knows who shot him. Burks is not buying it, of course. Lulu is struggling with Famous and Jess. Marvin is and has to go to anger management for part of his sentencing for getting put over in some shit with Tony, who's going to the police and try to tell on him. Juke and Marvin still have their beef. Rock wants to expand to the 40s. Scrappy's a liability. Jukebox is curious about her moms. Kanan talked with Rock about shooting Howard. Neek is out of jail. Episode 202. Rock met with Howard. Oh, hold on, y'all. Rock met with Howard, and he knows what Kanan did. Lets her know it's a snitch in her crew to protect Kanan. Kanan got with Famous to sell a mixtape because Famous got kicked out of the crib for wilding out. Jess left for Cali for that job. Crown got her because she was screwing Crown and Lou Bird. Marvin is trying to find Tony and got tasked to finding out if Scrappy is a snitch. Lou doesn't believe Scrappy is a snitch. Got Ziza on with only one shot with Cartier. Told Jess to leave and walked out on the Scrappy murder. Juke wants to find her mom. Burke is in some shit at the precinct but helps Juke find mom. A favor for a favor. Worrell is now working with Rock under Lou. Neek is out. Dean says he's hot and can't fuck with him and he has no team. Kanan questions Rock about this game again. Rock kills Scrappy, R.I.P. Scrappy. Episode 203. Howard tells Kanan he's his father. Kanan is confused. Rock picked up another spot in Jersey. The boys don't like that it came from Worrell. Kanan finds out Scrappy is dead but doesn't believe the how and why. Neek raided the spot and took all the money. Burke is stuck on finding more about Howard and the trust issues. Juke sings for Lou and Crown, who wants her to change her appearance. Marvin uses his tools from anger management class. Kanan steals work from the PJs to help Famous get a crib. Neek meets with Rock and asks for peace for his family. Juke followed her mother to church and they made eye contact. Howard let Kanan know he knows who shot him. He knows he shot him and that he would never turn in his son. Food for thought for Kanan. Episode 204. The mob is here now. Hit Rock's low twice. The body in the wall in Baisley is starting to stink thanks to Marvin ass. Kanan went to see his uncle in jail about his pops. Marvin recognizes some money is missing from the spot and blames Worrell. Juke wants to talk to her mother and is still not fucking with Marvin. Juliana's not feeling Rock's relationship with Neek. The Italians want their cut for Rock coming into Newark. Rock doesn't think so. Rock and Lou have words about who he is and who he should be to the family. Neek and Worrell are working with the Italians. Kanan talks with Juke about Howard. Kanan goes to see Howard and Rock follows him. Excuse me, y'all. Allergies, yo. Episode 205, Marvin got that body out of the wall. Rock and Kanan go to the Catskills for a double mission to bond and bury a body. Lou's patience with Crown is reaching nigga's head. Burke presses Andrea about Howard, who gives up information. Andrea was the escort Howard used. Marvin talks to Renee about his problems and finds Tony. Italians trail Rock to the Catskills and try to kill her. Kanan doesn't follow the rules. Juke blows the roof off to the church with her singing ability. Kanan wants in on the family business and helps Rock bury the body from the PJs. Rock gets the drop on the Italians trying to kill her when one attempted to kill Kanan. Famous spilled the beans about Jess and Crown to Lou, and Howard is pissed. Andrea talked to Burke. Enter episode 206, current episode. It's a business, man. Synopsis. Rock assures everyone they need to follow orders and keep working his plan. Kanan takes on more responsibility, but things go awry when he runs into neighborhood kids, and Lou feels the pressure in his partnership with Crown. Yo, dope. We ready? Let's knock this out, man. Favorite moments? Favorite quotables of the show? Shit. Okay. Intro, of course. Raquel Thomas, motherfucking shit. Raquel motherfucking Thomas, man. She is amazing. Raquel motherfucking Thomas. That's what I must say. Her beauty is ridiculous. And when I seen her on Madam Secretary, different dialect, different everything, man. The woman is a phenomenal actor. I don't know why they expect us to say actress, actor, actress, whatever they want to be known as. Phenomenal. Make her hot, bitch. Yeah. Rock is phenomenal. All right. Just getting tidying up some things on my computer screen. All right. Coming through on her boss shit at the club. Bananas. Here we go. If you don't think big, you're going to stay small. Rock to Lou. Fools that tell you they're loyal are the same fools you got to worry about. Rock to Warrell. I don't cook or play basketball. I'm sorry I ain't that Spanish nigga. Famous to Kanan. Because Famous didn't have a knife in the crib after they got into it with the neighborhood kids. That's my brother. Well, your brother got a different mother. She gonna have to deal with that. Kanan and Rock, funny as hell about getting Famous out of jail after some shit happened. And he thought his shit was nice. it made the Famous. That shit was funny when Famous was in the joint. He's like, Streets got a body. Like, oh yeah, man. Yeah, no, he's sitting dogs. Like, man, that shit was garbage. Like, yo, cats, man, that shit was funny. It was really funny in show. Like a really funny moment. Famous was trying to wrap up in the joint. And they like, this nigga over here rapping, we in the joint. Whatever. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. 7 things to know about episode 206. Rock came through on her boss shit. We talked about how fine Rock is. She's a beautiful woman. I'm going to keep on talking about it because I like women. When she brought her crew together, says, we ain't getting out of Jersey and fuck the Italians. She has every reason to go full throttle now on their ass after what happened in the Catskills. They tried to kill her. She trying to get money. They tried to kill her. So she like, fuck that. Warrell in the meeting came through. I need to talk to you, Rock. Told her about Neek's relationship with the Italians, which we talked about in the previous episode. Neek been pulling all these jacks because he was on the phone when they came up into the joint, letting her know what the load looked like. The load done changed. Look out for this vehicle and all that. So Neek could smooth this shit out for her. That's the plan that Warrell and Neek had all along. Yes, Neek played her, but remember, they put Neek in jail for no reason. You know what I mean? Yes, shit came through with the trying to kill, with robbing the dope spot, with trying to kill Lou and all that shit, but that was more retaliation than anything. You know what I mean? So that shit had to happen from Neek because y'all can't be running out here doing shit to me like I'm a bitch and y'all just gonna run free in the city now, and it's my shit. And we had terms and we agreed to shit. Nah, y'all trying to do too much. But Roel does have a point. What's the bigger play though? We know what the bigger play is. Neek needs to gain power. Rock is on the Neek, though, and Roel. Got Lou on the meetup, public place. They was on the pier. It was nice. She knows this shit is suspect, right? Baselli knocked off some points on settled business. He's like, this shit is settled. I told you can't get money out here. But, you know, since we going to do it, well, if you're getting money, this is how you going to get it. Rock was like, nah, I ain't giving y'all shit. Be like, nah, I'll give you this. I'll give you that. But he wants Neek to run Jersey, though. Inside job. So Neek did his shit to get back in the game. Rock was pissed, but there's nothing more dangerous than a smart-ass woman that knows she's fine. Like, she The way Rock moves and shit, she could use her sexuality for anything. Like, but Neek is anywhere he needs to get into, and we'll get into Neek later. Rock was pissed though, so then she go to art gallery to talk to Cartier Duns, and Cartier Duns is talking to Rock like a mentor, but he seemed like he's kind of interested in her, but he's really schooling her on the game and shit. He's treating her with respect, treating her like a lady. It's something about that old school cat that know how to move with women. He know how to move with women. I appreciate his character. Cartier slapped the shit out of the artist though, or a worker, cause like damn, like, and he told Rock, insubordination leads to insurrection, which is a dope statement, dope thing to think about. Insubordination leads to insurrection. He put Rock on how to move product. He said the tri-state is too competitive. We talking about that New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, whatever the tri-state area is, right? Rhode Island, all that shit, Delaware, whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Jersey, New York, Connecticut, or whatever. He like it's too much going on. So too competitive, too many cats moving weight, not enough things. So he said DC, Bmore, VA, they don't have that weight we got, and it ain't that many people moving down there, which means we could sell at a higher price. Nice, dope. Rock finally came down on Marvin for putting his hands on Jew like a nigga on the street. I appreciate that. And she told him too, like, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let you know something though. Man, I love her character, man. Nigga, hey, do that shit again. What he tell? She told him if he did it again, she would kill him. Then told him about Kenya, and told Lou, hey, I need to accept. Rock, I need to accept. You're not down anymore. I mean, she was bouncing between the brothers up in that kitchen. It was live. I love that. Uncle Lou, my man, he still wants to chill no matter what, yo. He told Rock, we good in New York. Why the fuck do we got to move all these places, Rock? It's causing us too much extra shit. And I ain't down with all this shit. All these extra moves we got to make, I'm not down with this shit, Rock. And you want to keep on doing this shit? No. He sees the unnecessary shit that has happened and that will continue to happen. Yeah, because he don't think that they need to move as much as they need to move like that. But Rock is thinking nationwide. He's thinking regional, local, statewide. Lou, like the other uncle. Questions Kanan like, I thought you wanted out the life. Why do you want to be in the life, yo? Why you want to be in the life? Tells Kanan, nah, this ain't what we do. This is what she do. Because Kanan like, this is what the family do. Nah, this ain't what we do. This is what she do. This is what she do. She run shit. Now, Lou knows Kanan ain't going to go against his moms and shit. So, but he had to tell him. And yo, Lou getting nice on that MP. He was playing a little sample and with the record, and he was playing his drums and shit. Like, okay, Lou, I love that. You know what I'm saying? He had his 1-2, the hi-hat and the kick. Like, yo. And Ziza be coming through looking like a Leah, like a motherfucker. Like she be looking fine. You know what I mean? Ziza tried it with Lou, like, I'm singing to a man, but you know what I'm saying? And he like, who you singing to? She's like, I'm singing who you think, Lou? And got all in his face, but he wasn't going for it. Strictly business. He trying to keep it to it that way after the shit happened with Jess, because he heard about that shit. He had that talk with Rock. That, crying, wants him out, Rock, let him know. So Lou has a decision to make. Now I could rock with my sister. I could try to do this record shit for real all by myself. But he has an out now because Rock said, yo, nigga, I don't believe in you no more. You ain't down no more. But Crown forced it with him, you know what I'm saying? Crown forced it with him, and he brought that old Lou back talking shit to Lou. You know what I mean? You had Neek forcing it with Lou earlier. Talking about how you gonna miss somebody with, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get into Neek. Neek came at Lou hard. And even that Rock had to question Lou, like, yo, man, did you miss on purpose and shit? Like, so after all these motherfuckers coming at him, he had enough, man. He snapped. And he brought the old Lou out, killed his ass. And that was a classic power killing scene of Grimy, grabbed a note. He's struggling all around, like trying to get free and all that stuff, trying to get his last breaths. And Lou struggling, squatting down and squeezing that shit, squeezing. Man, yo, that's a classic power universe killing right there, man. R.I.P. Crown knows your bitch ass. But, you know, Lou Kanan took out his shit. So can we really be too mad at Crown? Can we really be too mad at Neek? Knowing that Rock doing all that shit to Neek had to retaliate. Crown had to retaliate. You came and taking all my shit. But, you know, it is what it is. Ziza walks in and asks, what we gonna do now with him? So now, nigga, now you done messed up. Unbelievable moment of the show, how she just walking in the studio. But you didn't know that Doll was just gonna walk in either like that. So, you know, the door was open. It is what it is. But fuck, now we got the issue. Because now Zisa done seen you kill this man. Marvin. Tony is on his mind and asked the club's owner where they had the meeting at the beginning about her. And I get it because Tony went and told a whole bunch of shit she wasn't supposed to do. So we thinking of it, is he trying to get Tony back and want to kill him? Marvin want to probably go kill Tony. Marvin finally spoke at the session and got his shit off. And you know what? Hey, Renee's all right too. Here's the thing. All the women on this show was all right. Because you know why? 90s women are the finest. We're the finest women, man. Like, I get it. I'm a 70s baby, born in 77. Went through the 80s. Yeah, the girls would fly. But the 90s, that's when we came of age. The 90s women would fly. Like, you have a 90s party and the flyness and the women start dressing like the 90s, yo. Psh, yo, fine as fuck, yo. So when Lou and Baselli and Rock and Neek and all them was all at the pier, and he was talking to the Italians, Marco, who lives in Scarsdale, where Tony lives now with a cat. Like, okay, here we go. So we thought, for a minute, I thought he was pussy whip or trying to kill her. I forgot what Tony did. Tony did some foul shit. You know what I mean? So he went to see Kenya about what she did after talking with Rock, leaving Marvin and Juke, and he teared up. Not toured up, teared up. He teared up like a motherfucker. So that shit hurt Marvin. He hurt Marvin as much as it hurt Juke. Now he has to compete for Juke's love with Kenya. So this whole Howard and Burke shit, moving on, right? Howard was waiting on someone that never showed up. Who? Kanan. He trying to make arrangements, spend time with his son, take his son out to eat, just talk with him, trying to put more rows with him when he went and got famous out of jail. Told him his man was a clown, by the way, and that shit was funny. And Kanan said, that's just famous, yo. But we got Burke still digging. You know what I'm saying? She goes to Adina and to talk about Howard and Adina. I don't want to get hurt and I want to stay and all this shit. And yo, it looked like Burke got out the shower. Adina didn't get out the shower, coming straight over from work. I don't know about women, but most of the women, they want to take a shower after work. You feel me? So that's y'all now. You nasty, Burke. Straight went down on Adina. You nasty. I get it. I guess sometimes you want it like that. Yo. Burke got a problem with, I didn't know he worked undercover. You don't know everything your partner did before you? Like, what is the issue? But she listened to her daddy, and you better know everything because you got to trust this person with your life and all that. But yeah, he worked undercover. Burke, what he supposed to do? He police. And he has a son. That ain't none of your business, but you want to know everything like you think it's a family. It's not. Rolled up back to the precinct and saw Howard and Kanan outside the precinct. So yeah, so what you going to do with the information? You trying to get the simple fact that Howard got shot and you want to put it on somebody for you when Howard cool because Howard alive. You want to know why Howard is protecting his boy. There's a lot going on. Neek, my man Neek in his bag, yo. Looked at them cats, you know what I'm saying, when they came through the shop, it was like, yo, like y'all some bitches. All three of y'all some bitches. That's how Neek was looking, man. I love Neek, man. His persona, how he look at the motherfucker. Now he getting a little bit bolder and shit, like talking crazy. I love that shit. He's in control and he knows it. He came out and made a major play. And he came at Lou hard, yo. Like, yo, part of the reason is he feels a tension between Lou and Rock and shit. Like, yo, questioning Rock, like, Rock, how he missed Rail with his back to him and he was eating pussy and he had a Tech 9. Neek, man, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. This plan is working because that little insubordination leads to insurrection shit that Cartier Duns told Rock. Yo, Rock is starting to, man, hold up, motherfuckers. Now we got to work with Warrell because Warrell working with us. Now we got Neek. Neek pulling these players with the Italians and shit is crazy, man. Hey, that jacket Neek had on in Jersey, that's that 90s shit, I'm telling you. Neek represents the 90s shit like Marvin does as well for the classy dope dealers and shit, how they dress like Marvin. The flashy but subtle flash is Lou. But the flashy young fly nigga is Neek. You know what I mean? Like that's how it went, yo. Neek Fly than a bitch, man. That jacket was dope as hell. And he's just back in the game, baby. You know what I mean? Running Jersey. He back in the game. He sat back. Lou like, dog, don't put your feet on the couch, on the furniture, don't get comfortable. He like looked at her, grabbed that magazine, put his feet right on the motherfucking table, yo. Hell yeah. Juke. She wasn't feeling that dress at all. She can't trying to tell her mother what the fuck I am, who the fuck I like, what it's gonna be. Mom's just trying to get her right, because if you're gonna be singing in the church, you gotta wear this dress and do this and do that, right? Her appearance. So even though she was singing with her uncle, right, and they was trying to him and Crown was trying to fuck with her on her appearance, her mom's trying to get her on her appearance as well. Her uncle tried to as well. Like, she saved face for moms, but she came hard at her uncle and them, right? And that shit crazy. Her booster crew came by like, what the fuck the shit you got on? La, 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 la. So her crew accept her for who she is, right? That hip hop shit, like, yo, you come as you are, it don't matter. We don't care about none of that. Let's get this money, baby. You know what I mean? Like, so I love that. But they was like, yo, man, we up out of here. Man, I ain't on that. Kenya was asking them questions like, man, we ain't on that. We gone. All right, Jill, we'll holler at you. I love that. All right, let's get into the man of the show, man. Yo, my fantasy going crazy right now. Kanan. Brown bag guy. Now your ass got to go back and start doing shit. You doing the light shit, but you doing the important shit. You moving money around, right? He had to get the money from Baisley's to the store. You know what I mean, he's always asking questions and shit. Them motherfuckers be trying to son him, but they know they can't son him too much because that's Rock's son. But that's how he learns, though. Remember, he's a 16-year-old boy. He want to know, why I got to do this, So this cat in the hood, Freddie rolled up on him, right, and jacked them for famous necklace. He talking about, man, it was gold plated. And the money bag. I said, oh shit, Kanan gonna kill this motherfucker. Cause the way Kanan was looking and dogs talking, man, she's like, yo, man, I'm Wall Street nigga, I don't give a fuck about you, your mama, all this shit and all this. Like, damn. So, all right, we on some gangster shit now then, Kanan. Again, Kanan didn't know what to do when Corinne mom's Palomar gave him the piece and kissed him on the cheek. She's just really feeling the shit out of Kanan. Like, for real. He's learning, though. And Kanan had to whoop Freddie's ass. This shit was for the family and his rep. He had to. You know what I mean? He's like, fuck, Famous got caught with the money. Kanan got away. I'm like, fuck. Police gonna get them, get all that money. Kanan gonna get in trouble. And he hiding shit because he got to show that he can do the job that his mama wants him to do. He can't go to mom's and be like, yo, they got me, mom, and go get the help. He's 16. He got to stand on his own. Born alone, died alone. So I respect him not going. But he did talk to Marvin about the money, and he said, no assist. I ain't helping your ass this time. You know what I mean? I ain't helping you. Because shit went too far last time he had to help Kanan. So, you know, and he went to his pops to get Famous out. So Dope Fiend saw Kanan talking to Pops, and he like, yo, this motherfucker shot him. Now he talking to him and see that memory gonna come back. He gonna go up in that motherfucker and get to singing. Like, I saw the person that shot Detective Howard. So now you got that going on. You got Burke knowing what's going on to a certain point. It's only a matter of time before Kanan is in jail, or they gonna have to send Kanan down south again. Like, he gonna have to hit it. But it ain't too much that Howard gonna be able to do to protect this shit if you got an eyewitness now, because you don't remember shit. That's the key. All right, y'all, let's get into these predictions. What I predicted, what we watched, what we saw so far. So, Famous and Kanan get pinched by the cops. Yep. Famous got arrested for the money, but he got out with the money. That was dope. Kanan told Marvin Fuzz got Famous and the money. Marvin like, I can't give you no assist. Yep. So it wasn't that Marvin now knows Kanan is the one that's stealing. It was more that Marvin knows Kanan got caught up and he can't help him. Rock meets with Neek and talks Italians, knowing Neek has a relationship with them. The Italians Baselli don't want Neek to run Rock's operation in Jersey. Rock is pissed. Rock asks Lou, he missed the roll on purpose that night. Lou says he won't do that type of work anymore. Rock says she has to accept he's not down anymore. That's period much what it is. Some cats roll up on K, and old girl's mom give him a piece, yeah. What's his cat name? Freddie rolled up on him, took him. He went to old girl house. Palomar gave him the piece. He was asking for a knife. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you can't ask for no knife. I appreciate Palomar with that shit though. Even though it could have ended wrong, but it didn't though. Jump into the next episode predictions, y'all. Rock is talking about laying the groundwork, take over the South Side to set up anywhere. Got to be smart and can't be pulling the trigger on emotion. That's a spliced conversation because who's the new cat? We got to figure out who this new cat she's talking to. And Italians run in somewhere, get to blasting. My man Marco get to blasting. So we don't know if Marco and Marvin got together on some cool shit and they going to kill Tony. That could fuck up the Italians' money. Burke gets pulled over and questions. Burke pulls over to Symphony and questions him about Rock and Kanan, and Symphony goes and talks to Rock about what's going on. Right, so he had to reach back out to her. Kanan still has the gun. Lou's in the alley and gets jumped, and it looks like he was talking to the record label guy, but they might be like, Crown dead. Who killed Crown? You killed Crown, and all this shit, and then he get jumped. So then Lou goes to talk with Cartier, who says his help ain't free. So maybe Cartier came in and intervened and then took Lou with him, but trying to get placements and Deezy straight in with the record label, Lou gonna have to help Cartier with that. Remember, Lou don't want to be in that life no more, so Lou's gonna be caught up with some other shit. Rock is at another dinner at the same restaurant with Cartier this time, or I didn't look at the clothes that much to see if it was the same conversation. Talking about insurrection leads to insubordination. I don't think it was the same clothes, though. Look at that cat across the room. Howard tells Rock to think about Kanan with her lies and mistakes. It's coming, y'all. It's coming hard and hot. And Rock is in the whip and is pulling out the blast at someone. Is it Burke? Is it Howard? Who is it? Is it the dope fiend? We got to wait to see y'all. Yo, dope-ass episode. We getting to it now, though. You know what I mean? With 4 eps left in this season, man. I don't want this shit to end, for real. Shit is getting real sticky. Shit is getting dangerous. And I love it. I love it, man. This is what power is right here. This is that power feeling, man. And I hate to say it. Them other two, you get kind of the power feeling, but that shit right here, this shit dope, man. Let me know. Episode release. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yo, YouTube, hit me in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Love all the likes. Love all the new subscribers. Love all the view hours. To help keep this shit going. Support Confidence in the Klutch Network. Like always, get your confidence together, get your clutch together. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, and wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Klutch. Follow, share, rate, and review what's important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Kanan. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Weekly, Donald Nelson, me. Deezy, Deezos, Don P, Don D, host of Power of Reverberation, Book 3, Raising Kanan podcast. A Confidence in the Klutch podcast about the hit TV series Power, Book 3, Raising Kanan. Have a safe and healthy night, y'all. If you're listening during the daytime, create a great day on purpose, y'all. We up out this joint. Peace.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the Klutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the Klutch.
Confidence in the